Hello my bunnies, it's Tikky's Trinkets here, and you might notice that it's a lot brighter today, and the sound quality is a lot better because I now have a microphone, which is over here. I'm not going to pick it up and disturb it, which I will lay that audio over the actual video, and now I also have a new ring light so that we have a sparkly face and a pretty voice. Today's video, besides all that, is a monthly artist feature where I'm going to be showing off six of the different artists that I found on Instagram, Etsy, or any other social media platform, and just showing off their art and talking about how amazing they are. That way you guys can go check out their Etsys, their Instagrams, their YouTubes, Twitters, everything else in between. Some of the people aren't from America, some are, so some of them might not speak English or might only speak a little bit of English. Ignore that I'm messing with my hair. But you know, apples and oranges, they're all really great people and you should definitely go check them out. I think that's it for today. Next week's video, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but I will post it on my YouTube channel, like I hopefully usually most of the time do. But anyways, I think that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Let's get into this. Bye-bye, my bunnies. So the first account I wanted to show y'all was Emmy's art underscore official. I read that all wrong. And she actually has two accounts, which I'll talk about the other one in a minute. Obviously, this one is her old account, but she still uploads to it, I think, frequently. Pop up. Yeah, this was put up July 15th. And then her most recent post on here was July 10th. So, I mean, it's pretty back to back with this. So, you could follow Emmy's art, the first one right here. Or then you can also follow Emmy's art underscore official. And I actually have a dragon from her, one dragon sculpture from her, that I won in a giveaway that she did on Instagram. So definitely follow her on Instagram so you can see things like that. Hey, look, there it is. That's actually what I won. Let me see if I can click on that. I know it's old, so yeah. The little amethyst baby. That's the one that I won. I still have them sitting on my desk. I want to do a tour one day of all the stuff I have. But anyways, more about Emmy, less about me. Here recently, she's been doing a new series with her dragons. Obviously, dragons is her forte, which she has an Etsy shop. Obviously, please ignore the coughing if you hear that in the background. That's my sister. And she's been doing mythical deities, people. Greek gods and goddesses. I don't know what to call it. Either way, Zeus, Demeter, I can never say that name correctly, Athena, Hades, etc., etc. And then some work in progress photos, and she just does some cute little dragons here and there. And her snails are really fun too. Look at these snails. Fruit themed snails. They're just so adorable. She does conventions too where she sells this stuff. I don't know if she still does them, but I'm pretty sure she did. One of the pictures of the art versus the artist. I mean, yeah, she just makes a lot of amazing things, so she's definitely worth checking out. And now I'm going to go ahead and go over to this one and see if there's anything worthwhile of mentioning of difference. I don't think there is. Like I said, most of it's updated pretty frequently the same. As you can see here, she did a relief for COVID-19. And you can see her convention table there for her GoFundMe, which, you know, I did share about her GoFundMe, I think, a while back, too. There's her con table there. I'm just saying that, like, oh, and look at the conversation heart snails. They're so cute. Well, I don't know if they're snails or slugs. These are technically their shells, so I'm going to call them snail. Yeah, look, Christmas snail, winter snail. They're snails. But yeah, that's enough. Sorry. Again, she also has her link tree right here, which if I can open it in another tab and show you what she's got. She has her own website, Facebook, Instagram, another Facebook for pet portraits, another Instagram, Facebook's, YouTube, Twitch. She's got a lot, so definitely go check her out. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the next artist. Alright, the next account that I wanted to show y'all is Dinky underscore dragons. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hopefully I say all these accounts right, but I'm probably not, so I'm going to butcher it. To start off, you see two of her plushies right here, which I think she's new in the plushies, but I'm not quite sure. Again, these accounts are all accounts that I've found within the last month or last couple of months. So, you know, I'm just now reading a lot of this stuff. Like, I've seen it, but I just, you know, Cuddle collections are back for a limited time, so she has done these in the past, but I just didn't know about it. But the main thing I found that intrigued me was her dragons, her polymer clay dragons. Look at the detailing of the scales on these guys. It is gorgeous. It's so realistic too. She's also been experimenting with cosplay or cosplay. If you don't know what that is, it is clay that after you bake it, it's flexible. And that's the reason I think I found her was I was looking up cosplay. As you can see it here in this picture, it makes the actual pieces a little bit flexible
Hi
after they're
guys,
baked, so you
so
have
further to my
less of a
post
chance for your
earlier,
pieces to break
super
once you
excited to
send
receive
them
my
to somebody.
cosplay, and this
And
is
if
what
I
I
can see it
made.
in this
It's on my
video,
dragon.
I'm gonna turn the volume off so just in case if there's her talking, it's not like talking over me. But yeah, and as you can see, look, it's flexible. How bananas is that? Like clay normally would just break if you did that. But yeah, that's besides the point. The point is, she makes the most adorable polymer clay and gizmo. Mostly her own original art. Dragons, and look at the bees! Look at the bees! Oh my god, bee dragons. Oh, so cute. The butterfly wings, the butterfly dragon. And there's arts versus the artist, so you can see them. Which I need to do one of those one of these days. I don't think I ever have. I need to do one. That way you can see me in the middle and the rest of the art. No, I did one at least. I think in like 2016, 2017. It's been a minute. I need to do a new one. But yeah, it's just really cute. She's also got a website right here, www.dinkydragons.club, which I hadn't actually been to her website yet, so I didn't know what it looked like. And it's got the latest arrivals, contact information, resin collection artist, yada yada, cuddles. Wow, she's really got this laid out very nicely. I'm really surprised. It's really pretty. Talking about like shipping, etc., etc. Yeah, that's really cool. And then I think that's a counter for how many people are buying or looking. That's cool too. But yeah, her account's definitely worth checking out if you like cute little cuddly dragon plushes and polymer clay sculptures. Alright, let's go on to the next person. Alright, next we have Liza.clay.art. Hopefully I said it name. It could be either Liza or Lisa. I have a friend who spells it like that, the curly bunny, and hers is actually Lisa. It's just pronunciated different. Obviously, she also makes polymer clay dragons. Not all of these people are, clay crafters, but I just started with 3 clay crafters. I just like clay, so just like in the previous ones, I'm going to feature a lot of clay artists. She makes polymer clay dragons, fandom, original. If you're familiar with Studio Ghibli, you recognize a lot of this stuff. And jewelry. She does giveaways too, so hey, if you want to enter giveaways. I mean, look at the coloring on that. The Skinner blend on the dragon's stomach is just impressive, to say the least. More giveaway information stuff. Little cute onigiri charms. Just the cutest things ever. Like, and look at those. And the avocado earrings. And she does, like, updates of her work in progress, which I do too, but hers are way cuter. And a cute little gingerbread, like, a cookie house, excuse me. Cute little donut earrings, adorable little gingerbread man earrings or charms. I think those are charms. Yeah, just really, really cute style too. Again, a really interesting texture. I've been really into artists that really detail and texture their art this month, obviously. And she's one of them. Emmy's art, I've actually been following for a while, so hers wasn't too new. But as you can see, even with Emmy's and Dinky's and Liza here, they all have like this one's not textured. Oh yeah, it is. They all have like really interesting texture. Look at the leaf, how the line is done. The stomach's done with slightly, what would you call that? They're not quite horizontal lines, but they're angled lines. The skin or the scales, you can see the texturing, and then like even the ornate details are really intricate, like the armor plating on this one. It's just amazing. I'm just really into that right now, and I didn't realize it until I put it all side by side. Maybe I need to do this more for myself, for my own benefit. That's pretty. But yeah, she's really, really cute. She's got an Etsy shop too, which I'm gonna boop over that so you can see that for just a second, where you can buy her stuff. Most of these people do. I think Dinky had one too. Well, I guess her website was her the place to buy from. obviously she's very popular. As you can see, all these people have these items in their carts. Multiple people on most of these. And her prices are really, really reasonable. If you think this is expensive for a dragon sculpture, you're nuts. For the amount of detail that in the necklaces too, that's cute. Oh wow, and these hyper realistic ones. That's a steal for that. Is that actually a sculpture? There's no way. There is no way. If it'll load, I'll figure that out. My internet sucks. Dragon necklace, dragon jewelry, Daenerys necklace. Oh wow, it's a necklace! Oh my god. I I wish it would like actually load the way I want it to. It's like kind of like a reverse choker. Wow, that's cool. And for only 62, that's actually a steal for that, for the way that that's made and the detail. Man, y'all have to go check out her account, her Etsy shop, and her Instagram account. She's just amazing. And she likes birds, so if you like birds, come and check her out. She does giveaways too, as you can see right up here. So yeah, always a great opportunity to get stuff for free, plus buy stuff, plus sharing stuff. Do anything you can to support the artist. But yeah, I think that's enough blabbing. I always just like to talk on and on about everybody, but we need to carry on. So next person now. Right, the next account is actually not a clay crafter, but I'm going to butcher her account name. Yunakun. Yunakun. Obviously, she's a big boy in the field when it comes to arts. And she's got her link tree right here with all of her different accounts attached. She does, as you can see, digital and traditional art, mostly digital for the most part. And her main thing is she does like somewhat of comic book series. You could read little snippets on here on her Instagram account for some of her characters. And all of her, I'm sorry if y'all hear giggling. My mom and my sister are watching something in the living room. But her main thing is all her main characters, like Jackie here, actually come from a circus story that she's been working on for a while now. Me and my sister have been following her for a long time. And her art is just so cool. Her little comics are really interesting. She does original art, she does sketches. Here's some traditional art, as I was mentioning. So, like, yeah, I mean, I haven't been following her a long time, but I've been following her a good amount of time now. Longer than a month, and, Gil and Valentino are my favorite characters. Just saying. Yeah. And they're just, her comics and her drawing style is really cool. Like, if you want something that's different and not the same old run-of-the-mill style you're used to, her art's definitely one that stands out. And it's just beautiful. I know, I keep going on and on. That's what I do. Look at him. So cute. Anywho. Oh, that Saw fan art's right there. They all like games. Billy from Saw. Get it? I'm sorry. But yeah, she does little comics and stuff. She does like fan art of like products and stuff. She did like one of those series, kind of like I did with the chips and the cookies. And let me see what her link tree has to offer, because I can't remember off the top of my head. Redbubble and Ko-Fi. I can never say that right. Ko-Fi, whatever. But yeah, you can also hop on over to her Redbubble and buy some of her stuff. Ta-da! With notebooks with her prints on it, posters, postcards, a metal print. That's interesting. But yeah, it's really cool. I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, she's just a really great person, and her stuff's really entertaining, and her style is different and beautiful. But yeah, again, talking too much. Okay, let's go on to the next person. Next, we have Manda's Doodads, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right because her name is Amanda. So Manda's Doodads. She's actually a previous customer of mine who also has an Etsy shop, and she is a resin crafter, which means, she mixes the different types of resins together and makes beautiful resin pieces. And again, like I said, she's bought stuff from me. I hope to buy some stuff from her in the future too. And she just has some of the cutest stuff and some of the best molds possible out there, because I mean, look at these little gargoyle dudes. And then she does do announcements on her Instagram page. She does necklaces, she does keychains, a few other miscellaneous items, I believe. I'm not sure if this is her art or if this is somebody else's art, actually. order. She shows off orders that she gets from other people, like when she bought something from me. But yeah, that's understandable. We all do that. And she just does, and mostly horror stuff. Her and her family, they're just the sweetest people. Her kids, they're so nice. I'm at a loss of words. Like her purchase, and she's purchased multiple things from me, just meant the world to me, and she was just so sweet. And there's the thing that she bought for me. I'm not going to put her son on blast, but her son got a Roblox piggy sculpture from me, and that was the most recent thing. I was just so happy, and he was so happy. She was so happy. Everyone was happy all around. She also has cute cats, which you sometimes get some cheeky photos of the cats too, so it's definitely worth it. There's our other little kid. Oh, so cute. And more cats, adorbs. She just does really cute art, and she's really into spooky stuff just like I am. So just in a lot of ways, me and her think a lot alike, and she's just awesome. And again, if you ever want really affordable, because her stuff is super, super cheap for what it is. Like, a lot of people don't pay a lot of money for resin. It just doesn't tend to be sold as high as polymer clay stuff, because I don't know, like, the difficulty difference in it. I've tried resin. It's not my thing. I have no patience for it. But I like buying resin pieces from other people. They're just really beautiful. And as you can see, she's doing pretty well on Etsy with her sales. She just opened her store back up, and yeah, I think she was the one with her store closed recently. Yeah, her store was on vacation mode, but she just recently opened back up, and she has a ton of stuff to offer. Like, if you want something to make anybody happy, I'm sure. I said gargoyles, and they're bats, but they kind of look like gargoyles to me. If you want something to please anybody, her store is the place. And as you can see, other people are very much interested in her art too. My computer's not wanting to load because, Wi-Fi sucks. There we go. And she's got cute stuff. She's got creepy stuff, Halloween stuff, great reviews on Etsy, beautiful packaging. Just everything about it is just awesome. Ignore the giggling you hear. Again, that's my family. Sorry. Magnets, keychains, necklaces, Christmas stuff, Halloween stuff, just the works. She's just a really sweet person with a really great family, a really beautiful style, hardworking, and she has an Etsy shop and an Instagram page. So definitely come check her out. She is definitely worth the look and for really affordable prices. And thank you again, Amanda, for buying from my Etsy shop and just being such a sweet person, and for your family being so awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to the next person. Last but certainly not the least, Kitty's Craft Dragons. She is a self-taught artist. I cannot talk today. What is wrong with me? And she lives in the Netherlands. She makes dragons and dragon accessories is what I'd like to call it. As you can see, these dragon doors. And she just makes the cutest, most whimsical stuff, as you can see, like with these doors, the dragon necklace, this gigantic dragon Halloween zombie sculpture, amazing thing. And also, obviously, she has an Etsy shop. Her shop's in euros because she's in the Netherlands. But, if you use Etsy, you can choose it to convert to whatever country you're in. And she does creepy stuff and cute stuff. She does traditional drawings sometimes too, which her drawings are amazing. I'm so jealous. I wish I could draw like that. That's really great. Just gonna go ahead and get that like. I'm surprised I hadn't liked that one yet. I thought I had, but I guess not. And now it doesn't want to load. Can you let me like it? Thank you. Jeez, it took forever. Yeah. And she makes like posable plushies. I think they're posable. I wouldn't necessarily say plushies. Like I said, some of these accounts are not in English, but that's okay. We don't all have to be in English. There's a lot of beautiful languages out there and a lot of beautiful people. And these just creatures she creates, these dolls she creates are just amazing and so realistic, might I add. Like, that looks like it could crawl up at you. And she also actually has a Facebook page because I follow her on Facebook, so you can see more updates about her stuff on Facebook. And let me see. Let me go to her link so I can see what she has. I know she has a Facebook. I know she has an Etsy shop. Facebook, Etsy shop, her Instagram, DeviantArt, and then her direct website, which we're going to pop over there if my internet will let me. Again, not in my language, but I could probably use Google Translate to translate that very easily. And she's got it sorted by like sections, different information and stuff like that. It's really cute. Again, if the language is throwing you off, that's fine. Just take the time to Google Translate. That's why it's there. She also has her contact information down here, her Gmail account. And again, if you go over to her Etsy shop, everything will be translated for you because, you know, Etsy's awesome. And it will translate it to whatever your currency is and your language is. So now I can see that the sections were dragons, cats, Pokemon terrariums, dolls, animals, and necklaces. And again, her stuff's just really cute, really reasonably priced, in my opinion. $40 for this is not a bad price at all, especially for this. $55 for 2 whole sculptures on a wooden platform, and they're big too. Look at her hand holding the sculpture. Her stuff is huge and amazing. Yes, I mean, you can see the height in millimeters. I'm not good with conversions from millimeters to inches. We're American. And you know how we are. We're all about inches. But yeah, this stuff is huge. You can just tell by looking at her hand in comparison. That's amazing. And she's got really great reviews. Everybody's really, really happy with her. So yeah, definitely go check her out. Like I said, last, but certainly not the least. There we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to pop over to my Instagram so we can do a little outro spiel. If you're not already, you should be. Go follow me on my Instagram and go like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Which, thank you guys so much for 228 subscribers. That means the world to me. And also, thank you so much for 600 subscribers on Instagram. That's banana. Really don't think I'd be this far along yet. But y'all make me so happy. Oh, you can see where I shared the review of Amanda's doodads and her son holding it. It's just so happy. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learning a little bit about everybody's video. Oh, jeez, I cannot talk. Learning a little bit about everybody's accounts and everybody's art and finding a few new accounts you might want to follow yourself. I'm sorry this video is so long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know the video for next week, but like I said before, I will post it later. And yeah, go check these people out and maybe find some new accounts to follow yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye, my bunnies!